Okay, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some brokerage firms so that you can start putting your money into the market within the next 30 minutes. It's that easy. I'm going to be doing a down and dirty on some of the most popular brokers that are for beginners, and I'll give you the #1 brokerage firm that I recommend every beginner, and even if you're advanced, you can use this. It's easy to use. You're going to love it. I'll show you at the end of the video. Let's get going. #1, I'm sure you guys have all heard about this one. Robinhood. It's become super popular recently, and for good reason. Some of the pros are it's super easy to use. It has great customer service, very clean interface. It has very quick trading and low spreads. And because it's so popular, you can find tons of tutorials on YouTube and online how to use it. Now, because it's so simple and streamlined, there are some cons. It has very limited stock data, and you must buy full shares as of now. That might change in the future. Personally, Robinhood is a great start for beginners, but I think there are some better options. Next, Webull. This one's a little bit newer than Robinhood, but it's kind of a similar design. Has commission-free trades. Again, like we said in the last video, it doesn't necessarily mean free trades, but just commission-free trading. The thing about Webull is there's a lot more stock data. It was designed for mobile use. However, as you can see in this little sample portfolio down here, it can get pretty complicated. There's a lot of different indicators and stock data and functions you can use, and honestly, we don't even need to worry about any of this, so it's not worth having to go over this higher learning curve to figure out. If you're going to want something like this, I'd rather just go with Robinhood. Acorns. This one's a very interesting idea. How Acorns works is you link it to your bank account, and every time you make a purchase, it rounds up and invests that money that it rounds up to. For example, if you buy a sandwich for $5.50, it will round it up to $6 and invest that 50 cents. Some pros are this is definitely the most passive way. You really don't have to do anything, and you're going to be putting money into the market. You're going to invest while you shop. Some cons. This isn't really a con, but for me, Acorns is more of a preference. If you want to be rounding all your money up and investing without actually putting any money into the market on your own, it's a good option. Personally, I don't really use it that often. And now, my #1 brokerage firm that beginners to intermediate to advanced should use and that I use most often. M1 Finance. This platform is great. It's super streamlined, super simple to use, and has all the features you need. M1 Finance has pre-made portfolios that are very high quality. You can start investing within the next 10 minutes with M1 Finance, and you'd be set for the next 10 years. You could also get partial shares. So if you want to buy a share of, let's say, Berkshire Hathaway, which is over $300,000 a share, you can only buy $100 worth of that share, and you can still get in on some of the action there. Some of the cons is it's not as streamlined as Robinhood, but that being said, you can still figure it out within 5-10 minutes playing around with it. It's really not that bad. I highly recommend taking the time to learn it. It'll pay off in the end. You can see kind of what a sample portfolio would look like. Everything in M1 Finance is broken into pies, which is just a pie chart. It shows you what you have. Very simple, very visual. It's a great setup. Now, if you guys want to sign up for any of these platforms, hit the link in the description. You can be in the market within the next 30 minutes. That's all I got for you today. Catch you in the next one.